This is your Hdsr Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. Oak Hills unloads a 5-run fifth to power past San Marino in the second round of the CIF Playoffs and advance to the CIF quarterfinals. Connor Wagner's 2-run double ignites the fifth inning outburst. Keith Williams follows with another 2-run double, and the Bulldogs go on to hold off San Marino's late-inning comeback efforts to emerge with the 9-6 victory that sends Coach Sean Sears' Dogs into the Division IV quarterfinals. Austin Allen holds the visitors to 3 hits and 3 runs through his 5 innings of work to register the win. Austin Allen ended the regular season the winningest pitcher in the Mojave River League with 10 victories. Second inning action, it is Austin Allen who kickstarts the Bulldogs' offense, driving the 3-2 pitch into left with 1 out. First of 2 Austin Allen hits this day that figure into Oak Hills scoring. The Bulldogs senior is a .333 hitter on the year. He will come around to score the game's first run. It comes on Patrick Duffer's pop-up to center that drops in as Austin Allen scores from third. An RBI for Patrick Duffer. The runner on first has to wait to see if the catch is made. Connor Wagner, the runner who was on first, is forced out at second. The Bulldogs lead 1-0. San Marino takes the lead in the third, scoring 3 runs. The visiting Titans are the Rio Hondo League champions, coming in with a 21-8 record and ranked 12th in Division IV. Oak Hills entered round 2, ranked number 13. Thus, the Bulldogs are underdogs in this battle. All 3 of San Marino's 3 hits off Austin Allen come in this third inning. All 3 of the visitors' runs are unearned. The Bulldogs get 1 back in their half of the third. Jacob Webster laces the 3-1 pitch into right and glides into scoring position with a stand-up double. The super sophomore leads Oak Hills hitters with a .390 batting average, his 19 stolen bases, most among Mojave River League players. With 2 outs and runners on the corners, Austin Allen sends the 1-2 delivery deep to the alley in right center, Jacob Webster scoring easily from third. This is the second of Oak Hills' 4 doubles that prove to be game changers. Doubles your pleasure, doubles your runs. The Bulldogs enter their half of the fourth, still trailing 3-2. Angelo Rizzo strokes the base hit to left to open the inning. He'll be forced out at second on the fielder's choice. Patrick Duffer is the runner at first with 1 out. Connor Wagner lines out to the pitcher with the throwing error, trying to double off Patrick Duffer, scrambling to get back to first, enables Patrick Duffer to tag up and advance to second. Following a base on balls to Paul Montoya, Jacob Webster steps in and comes through in the clutch, stepping into the high fastball, sending Patrick Duffer home with the run that ties the score at 3. Tyler Martinez walks to load the bases. Keith Williams draws the 2-out walk that enables Paul Montoya to score and saddle up and ride into the dugout with the go-ahead run. It is 4-3 Bulldogs, end of 4. Austin Allen carries the momentum of regaining the lead into the 5th and turns in his most effective inning of work, called third strike, out number 2. Then, ending his 5-inning outing with the strikeout on the high fastball, that brings his team in and precedes the Bulldogs' biggest offensive inning of the day. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Connor Wagner comes through with his biggest hit of his career. The drive to the center field fence sends James Juarez, then Seth Marcel across, and the Bulldogs have a 3-run lead. Paul Montoya beats out the dribbler to the first baseman, outrunning the toss to the pitcher covering, as Coach Sean Sears congratulates Connor Wagner at third on his first extra base hit of his career. Refusing to throw a fastball in the strike zone to Jacob Webster, San Marino's ace bounces the pitch past his catcher, Connor Wagner, scoring what will prove to be the game-winning run. It is 7-3. Jacob Webster is then intentionally walked, and with 2 outs and 2 on, Keith Williams comes up looking for a pitch he can drive. It comes on a 2-1 count. The Bulldogs' cleanup hitter rips the fastball to the fence in center. Paul Montoya scores, then Jacob Webster. These insurance runs prove crucial as San Marino rallies for 3 in the 6th before Oak Hills closes out the 9-6 victory. The Bulldogs carry a 12-game winning streak into their quarterfinals contest at Culver City, the number 3 ranked team in Division 4.
Congratulations on your first win.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. The Bradco Companies supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn, Conference and Convention Center for the High Desert. The Holiday Inn, supporting the teams, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley. Apple Valley's Cameron Barrows throws a no-hitter against Silverado to advance to the second round of the CIF Playoffs. The Lady Sun Devils stake their junior ace to a 2-run lead before she first took to the circle.
It was amazing. It helped so much. It gave me like a relief. It was just important, and we all came together as a team like towards the end, and we got to the 5th inning, and we're done. 5 innings.
Bailey Fry leads the list of hitting heroes. The junior third baseman and team's leading hitter on the year collects 3 hits and drives in 3 runs, 2 of them scoring Madison Garcia and Cameron Barrows in the Lady Sun Devils' 6-run 5th. Cameron Barrows had an impact hitting as well as pitching, 2 hits and 2 runs driven in. Bethany Morrison scoring here. Cameron Barrows doubles to the fence in her next at-bat, sending Madison Garcia to third base in that 6-run 5th. Cameron Barrows is hitting .384 after the dust settles on this game's scorebook. The lanky, highly animated junior co-captain leads the team in runs driven in with 26. Apple Valley gets it started right off the bat, capitalizing on the Lady Hawks' shaky defense at the outset. Bases loaded, the pitch to the backstop enables Bethany Morrison to score the game's first run. Mishandling the throw to the plate allows Cameron Barrows to score, and it is 2-0. Silverado's Michaela Ortiz rings up 9 strikeouts in the 5-inning game. The Lady Hawks Junior ends the Desert Sky League Tri-Champions season with 86 strikeouts in 83 innings pitched, 3rd highest strikeouts total among Desert Sky League pitchers. Bailey Fry adds to the visitors' run total in the 4th, driving in Cameron Barrows to give Apple Valley a 5-0 lead.
Bailey Fry's 3 hits on the day raise her batting average to a team-high 429. Her 25 RBIs, second only to Cameron Barrows' 26. Peyton Martinez drives in Bryn Johnson for the first run of the 6-run fifth. Bethany Morrison singles Peyton Martinez to second. Bethany Morrison, a 400 hitter on the year. Madison Garcia punches the base hit to right, scoring Peyton Martinez and Bethany Morrison to make it 8-0. The 2-out, 2-strike Bailey Fry pop-up over the infield accounts for runs 9 and 10. The junior third baseman and co-captain has 8 hits in her last 10 at-bats in her last 3 games. The scoring ends on Bryn Johnson's RBI. Bailey Fry crossing the plate. The stats on Cameron Barrows' pitching masterpiece: 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 Lady Hawk, Alexis Coronado reaching base on a pop-up down the right field line that was a tough call for the official scorer. Silverado keeping the official scorebook. It is ruled an error. Alexis Coronado steals second, one of only 2 Lady Hawks to be in scoring position on the day. The junior center fielder leads her team in stolen bases with 15. Cameron Barrows' 4 Ks run her season strikeout total to 86 in 68 innings. Coach Belle Placencia Barajas' Lady Sun Devils display all the traits that have them peaking at the right time.
We definitely have come together as a team. That's the biggest thing. We're working on communication. Our bats are coming along. Our feelings coming along a lot. So it's just all coming together.
Great win today. Thanks for these comments. Good luck in your next game.
Thank you.
The Oak Hills Lady Bulldogs win their playoffs opener 3-2 over Colton. Naomi Estrada drives in Holly Medina with the walk-off game-winning run in the 10th. Dalen Hainish, 3 hits and an RBI. Maddie Romo, a home run. Carly Bays, the winning pitcher. The Hesperia Christian Patriots, the only other High-Desert winner in Thursday's opening round. Cody New, the winning pitcher, he strikes out 4 in throwing 5 innings. Cody New also drives in the first Patriots run. Caleb Audet scoring. Caleb Audet would later homer. 2 hits and 2 RBIs on the day for Cody New. The Saints' Jake Chevichan, the gem, in Atlanto's wild card win over Ramona. Barstow beat Harupa Hills in their Division 4 wild card game to advance. This online sports report presented by Valu Quality Truck Bodies. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. Valu Quality Truck Bodies, family-owned and operated locally since 1954. Valu Quality Truck Bodies, supporting teams, schools, and athletes throughout the Victor Valley. Hesperia Christians, Kyle Day, and Cody New combine for a no-hitter, leading off standing pitching performances that headline opening round CIF baseball action among High-Desert teams. The New Day tandem's no-hitter comes against Temecula Prep in the Division 6 playoffs. Kyle Day strikes out 10 in his 5 innings of no-hit ball. Cody New completely shut down Temecula Prep in closing out the combined no-hitter, striking out the side in both the 6th and 7th innings. Riverside Prep's Caden Johnson struck out 9 in the Silver Knights' 7-3 win against Orange Vista in the Division 6 playoffs. Sultana's L.J. Barrigo carried a no-hitter into the 6th inning in the Sultans' 5-0 shutout against 12th-ranked Laguna Hills. David Booth's Sultans seek a second straight upset of a high-ranked Division 4 opponent. Arrowhead Christian is ranked number 7. Sultana ranks number 30.
Apple Valley's Sun Devils eliminated the Jackrabbits behind another opening round pitching gem. Sun Devils sophomore Bo Lloyd holding Victor Valley to 5 hits and 2 runs. The Sun Devils do have a favorable second-round challenge, though, when they travel to Pasadena. Pasadena ranked 11th in Division 5, where the Sun Devils are ranked number 5. Silverado's girls advanced to the second round of the softball playoffs. The Lady Hawks soared over San Jose Valley Academy 11-1 in round 1. Silverado, the number 2 ranked team in Division 5. Granite Hills advances to the second round by virtue of their 11-3 victory over the Academy of Careers and Exploration, ACE. The Lady Cougars host Bloomington Tuesday. The Bloomington Bruins are ranked 13th in Division 6. Granite Hills girls are ranked 11th. Valu Quality Truck Bodies rolls out these high-performance flashbacks to this date in High Desert, Mojave River Valley sports history. Valu Quality Truck Body, family-owned and operated since 1954. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. Valu Quality Truck Bodies, supporting teams, schools, and athletes throughout the Victor Valley. Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on High Desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment, and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, immediately following your High Desert Sports Report. It's the most informative and entertaining half-hour of High Desert television today. Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn, conference and convention center for the High Desert. The Holiday Inn, supporting the teams, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley. In a CIF opening round game between Mojave River League and Desert Sky League teams, Apple Valley's Isaiah Reveron drives in a pair of runs, launching a solo home run in the second, and then delivering a clutch double to drive in another in a 3-run fifth. Team RBI leader Josiah Zamora drives in 3 runs with 3 hits. And sophomore Bo Lloyd gets solid play from his defense, holding Victor Valley to a pair of runs on 5 hits through 6 1/3 innings as the Sun Devils defeat the Jackrabbits 8-2 in the opening round of the CIF Division 5 playoffs. It's a matchup between the second-place team in the MRL and the third-place team in the Desert Sky League. Victor Valley coach Juan Mejia has sent his winningest pitcher, junior Jeremiah Avila, up against the Sun Devils. Jeremiah Avila led all DSL pitchers in wins with 5. Jeremiah Avila gets ahead of Josiah Zamora before the Sun Devils senior fists the 1-2 pitch over the infield. Noah Sealy scores the first run of the game. First of 3 RBIs on the day for Josiah Zamora, who entered the game hitting .365 with a team-high 30 runs driven in on the year. The lead becomes 2-0 when Isaiah Reveron steps into the first pitch he sees and drives it over the left field fence.
Walk us through that first at-bat. That was a big blow.
Yes, sir. The first at-bat, I came up and looking for that inside pitch, knowing he was missing it a lot. He ended up throwing me that first pitch fastball, did what it should do with it, 100%.
The Jack
Jackrabbits broke through with a run in the 5th, scoring on the throwing error. Carlos Mendoza scores standing up. He had singled to lead off the 5th. Jackrabbits leading hitter Patrick Singer puts runners on the corners with the base hit up the middle. Patrick Singer's .427 batting average, highest among all Desert Sky League hitters. 1 out, the tying run on first. The tough breaks continue for Jeremiah Avila, with Patrick Singer running on the pitch. The pop-up is caught by Josiah Zamora, and instead of a possible double steal, the rally-killing double play. Victor Valley will not score again until the 6th. Patrick Singer drives it to the fence and left, a stand-up double, sending freshman Fernando Rivas across with the last run the Jackrabbits will score this season. The Sun Devils retaliate in their half of the 6th. Noah Seeley singles through the infield, sending Evan Walker to second. Noah Seeley has collected 9 hits in the last 4 games, raising his batting average to .386 as his team enters the 2nd round of the playoffs. David Gutierrez has come on in the 6th. The senior southpaw did not allow an earned run to any Desert Sky League opponent the entire season. The throwing error enables Evan Walker to score from second. Noah Seeley reaches third. Runners on the corners for the hot-hitting Josiah Zamora. The team's RBI leader does not disappoint. The base hit up the middle scores Noah Seeley with Apple Valley's 8th run of the game. The Sun Devils go to Pasadena for their 2nd round game. Apple Valley is ranked number 5 in CIF Division 5. The Victor Valley Jackrabbits rally for 6 in the 10th to defeat Silverado 8-2 and clinch the Desert Sky League Championship. Mikey Prieto driving in Eric Oliveras with the tie-breaking run in the 10th. That's the 2nd of 2 runs driven in on the day for the Jackrabbits sophomore, whose stand-up double in the 6th had given the Rabbits a 2-0 lead. The win ends the Rabbits' regular season play with an 8-4 league mark, 2 games up on Barstow. The Aztecs still have 2 to play. Abdil Mejia was masterful on the mound for the Rabbits, showing excellent command of his breaking pitches, keeping Hawks hitters off balance all afternoon. The junior Jackrabbits co-captain works into the 10th and does not walk a hitter. Abdil Mejia strikes out 2, throwing 103 pitches on the day. This is the art of pitching to contact. Abdil Mejia has walked only 3 hitters in 33 innings of work this season. He goes on to win his 4th game of the year, establishing a 1.27 ERA along the way. Jonathan Carlos is Silverado's leading hitter, the only Hawks hitter batting over 300. The junior co-captain enters this game with a .429 average. The Hawks are hitting .270 as a team, averaging 5 runs scored. They enter seeking their 9th win of the season. They have 10 losses and a tie coming in. The sharp ground ball to short should end the inning, but the 3rd Silverado error of the game results instead in 2 more Victor Valley runs scored, and the Jackrabbits begin to really get the sense that their Cinco de Mayo celebration will include clinching the team's first Desert Sky League title since 2015. Ramon Alcantar smashes it past the diving Joshua Carlos, sending Desante Crisantos across with run number 7.
Hey, good job, Pee-wee.
Eric Oliveras' RBI single drives Jake Sidingglance home with the icing on the cake in the Rabbits' 6-run 10th. The final 8-2 Victor Valley. Flashing back to headline makers years past, presented by the Holiday Inn, Conference and Convention Center for the High Desert, and favored destination for travelers and visitors to the Victor Valley. The most decisive of the last regular season games involving MRL and DSL teams is played in 103 degrees wind-blown conditions in Barstow. The Victor Valley Jackrabbits needing a victory and help from Granite Hills against Adelanto to take sole possession of second place in the Desert Sky League. Victor Valley rallies to top the Aztecs 3-2 in 8 innings. Abdil Mejia scores the winning run, scoring on a pitch to the backstop.
How good was it to hear that Granite Hills upsets Adelanto?
Oh, it felt... Can I get a moment to think about this?
Granite Hills upsetting Adelanto give the Jackrabbits second place in the DSL. Eric Olivares closes it out in the bottom of the 8th to clinch the victory. The game is something of a mirror image of the Rabbits' come from behind victory over Barstow 2 days earlier. The Aztecs go ahead early, capitalizing on shoddy Victor Valley defense, and it's 2-0 Barstow after 2. Ramon Alcantar and Gavin Hendricks will lead Rabbits at the plate with 3 hits apiece this day. The teams are as even in the hits department as in scoring. Both teams collect 12 hits. Gavin Hendricks drives in Dylan Rivera with the first Victor Valley run. It comes in the 4th. 20 RBIs on the year for the junior outfielder, whose .364 batting average is 9th highest among DSL hitters. The Rabbits load the bases in the 6th. Abdil Mejia with the base hit to left, sending Aaron Feakin to second. The Jackrabbits have 6 of the top 10 hitters in the league. Abdil Mejia's 2 hits this day give him a .360 average, 10th best in the DSL. Mikey Prieto drives in Aaron Feakin with the score-tying run, the sac fly to right, producing Mikey Prieto's team-high 19th RBI on the season. The junior center fielder finishes DSL play with a league-leading .474 batting average. Barstow is poised to win it in the bottom of the 7th, loading the bases with 1 out. Aztec Jason McCall, batting 3rd in Coach Roland Fight's lineup, lifts the fly ball to center field. Daniel Espinoza tags and sprints to the plate with what would be the game-winning run, but Mikey Prieto's strike to the plate beats the runner. The 8-2 double play ends the inning, and we go to the 8th. This play mirroring the Rabbits' 8-2 double play in the first inning of their 5-4 win over the Aztecs 2 days earlier. On to the 8th. Jackrabbits speed on the base paths to become a game-deciding factor. Abdil Mejia aboard to lead it off. Gavin Hendricks' attempt to sacrifice Abdil Mejia into scoring position turns into a base hit, the fleet-footed junior beating first baseman to the bag. Ramon Alcantar's fly ball to right, deep enough to advance Abdil Mejia to third. Gavin Hendricks to second, the first out of the inning. Now 2 outs. The pitch skips past the catcher. A.B. Mejia sprints from third and dives headfirst across the plate. The run that not only propels Victor Valley past the Aztecs this day, but also past Adelanto for second place in the DSL. But this one still requires Eric Olivares to deny Barstow an 8th inning rally of their own, and he faces the heart of the Aztecs batting order. Eric Olivares gets the checked swing comebacker off the bat of Dino Ebel nephew, Peyton Ebel, to end the game. 3rd win of the year and 2nd against a DSL foe for the 5'11", 210-pound Jackrabbit Jr. Victor Valley enters the CIF Division IV playoffs ranked 43rd, 2 slots behind Serrano. Oak Hills ranks 8th in CIF Division IV. Apple Valley ranks 12th. CIF is prone to pairing neighboring teams in round 1. We could very well see the Jackrabbits matched up against Apple Valley, Oak Hills, or Serrano to open the postseason.
Congratulations on your first win.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn, Conference and Convention Center for the High Desert. The Holiday Inn, supporting the teams, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley. Thanks for joining us on this week's program. Hope you can be with us next time around.